Why do some seniors pass away earlier while others seem to age gracefully and stay vibrant well into their later years? It's not just luck or genetics. More often, it's the result of daily habits, choices, and small behaviors that quietly accumulate over time. In this video, we're not focusing on rare illnesses or unpredictable accidents. We're talking about patterns you can see and influence. These are signs that directly impact how long and how well you live. Number 1, social isolation. This silent threat is one of the strongest predictors of early death in older adults. When someone spends too much time alone, without regular conversations or human connection, the body interprets that isolation as stress. Over time, this raises cortisol levels, elevates blood pressure, weakens the immune system, and makes even minor illnesses more dangerous. Take Paul, a 79-year-old widower. He lived alone, rarely saw anyone, and barely spoke to others throughout the week. His neighbors thought he was simply self-reliant, but behind his front door, silence and loneliness were his daily companions. When he caught a cold, he didn't mention it to anyone. By the time someone checked in, it had turned into severe pneumonia. Loneliness isn't just emotional, it has real physical consequences. The nervous system is designed for connection. Without it, the body begins to shut down slowly and quietly. But here's the hopeful part. Combating isolation doesn't require a big social life. Even 1 or 2 meaningful connections, a weekly call, a shared cup of coffee, can make a life-saving difference. If you're still reaching out, sharing stories, and staying connected, you're doing more than being social. You're protecting your life and investing in your long-term health. Number 2, lack of movement. There's a hidden threat that creeps in with stillness, and it often shows up when a senior spends most of their day sitting. A sedentary lifestyle might feel harmless, even restful, but over time, it chips away at the body's strength and resilience. Muscles weaken, joints lose flexibility, circulation slows, and eventually even simple tasks become exhausting. Many seniors believe they're just taking it easy, but what the body interprets as something far more dangerous: surrender. And after 70, this quiet surrender can lead to faster decline than some major illnesses. Take John, 84, who gave up her morning walks due to mild fatigue. Within a few months, she could barely stand long enough to prepare a meal. There was no illness, just inactivity. Her doctor pointed out that more seniors suffer serious consequences from inactivity than from heart attacks or strokes. It may sound dramatic, but it's true. The good news? Movement doesn't require intense effort. Gentle daily activities, walking around the house, stretching, or light movements while watching TV can signal to the body, you're still needed. Stay strong. Small, consistent movement is powerful medicine. Number 3, emotional isolation. Emotional isolation is a silent danger, often mistaken for peaceful solitude. It's not just about being alone. It's the deep sense of disconnection that can persist even in a full room. After 70, many seniors gradually detach from social interactions. Friends drift away, routines change, and reaching out feels harder. But this emotional distance takes a toll. Research shows that chronic loneliness can raise the risk of death by nearly 30%. Consider Walter, 79, who shut himself off after losing his wife. He stopped answering calls, avoided family gatherings, and slowly lost interest in basic self-care. It wasn't just grief, it was the corrosive effect of emotional detachment. On the flip side, seniors who stay engaged through volunteering, casual chats, or simply staying in touch show stronger mental clarity, emotional balance, and even longer lifespans. Emotional connection provides purpose and structure and reminds us that life still holds meaning. If you're noticing signs of withdrawal, pause and ask yourself, what's the real cost of this emotional distance? Because it's not just time you lose, it's your vitality, your joy, and your will to thrive. Number 4, irregular sleep patterns. One common trait seen in seniors who experience early health decline is a disrupted sleep routine. This goes beyond the occasional late night. It's about chronic irregularity, going to bed at random hours, waking up multiple times, or spending long evenings in front of screens. After 70, the body's internal clock becomes more delicate and less adaptable, making consistency in sleep patterns crucial. The circadian rhythm, which controls our sleep-wake cycle, relies heavily on stability. When disrupted too often, it negatively impacts memory, mood, metabolism, and heart health. Take Eleanor, 76, who used to stay up watching TV until the early hours, nap during the day, and rely on coffee to stay awake. Her doctor noticed her energy was erratic, her focus slipping, and her blood pressure unstable. But when she committed to a consistent sleep schedule and eliminated screen time before bed, her health and mood noticeably improved. At this stage of life, good sleep isn't just rest, it's vital healing time. When sleep becomes irregular, the body may respond with subtle but serious consequences, many of which emerge silently during sleep. Pay attention. Your sleep pattern could be your body's quiet cry for help. Number 5. Emotional withdrawal. Another subtle but serious red flag for declining health in seniors is emotional withdrawal. This isn't about being quiet or introverted. It's when someone begins to pull away from meaningful emotional engagement. They stop initiating conversations, skip family events, and lose interest in things that once brought them joy. This emotional retreat sets off a chain reaction. Less interaction leads to reduced stimulation, which fosters deeper isolation and even hopelessness. Over time, this impacts both physical and mental health. Take Richard, 80, who, after losing his wife, stopped communicating with his children and gradually withdrew from life. Within a year, his health deteriorated, not due to illness, but from a fading will to live. His doctor believed he still had years left physically, but emotionally he had let go. Now contrast that with Thomas, 78, who also lost his spouse but stays active emotionally. He texts his grandchildren, hosts a book club, and mentors neighbors. His emotional engagement keeps him vibrant and connected. Emotional vitality isn't about being upbeat all the time. It's about staying involved, feeling needed, and finding meaning. Final thoughts. When we talk about longevity, most people think of diet or exercise, but often it's the small, quiet habits that matter most. The patterns we overlook, how we sleep, move, connect, and feel, are what shape our future health. The 5 traits we've explored don't shout, but they send powerful messages about how we're truly aging. If you see these signs in yourself, don't worry. Awareness is the first step toward change. Whether it's walking more, reaching out to loved ones, or simply staying emotionally present, small actions matter. Aging well is about maintaining purpose, connection, and vitality. Every day gives you the chance to keep that light alive. Thank you for watching. Share something you learned today in the comments. Your stories inspire us. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and uplift. We'll see you in the next one.